Hi, thanks for joining us. Tonight, the grandmother who lost 100 kilos and found a new life. She says she owes it all to you. A current affair viewer were touched by her plight and chipped in to pay for a vital medical treatment. Veronica's story later. But first, a story which serves as a warning to anyone thinking of building a pool as we head towards summer. Naturally, it pays to check out the company who'll be doing the work very thoroughly before signing any contract. But in recent weeks, we've been contacted by more and more customers of one pool company complaining they've been left high and dry through poor service and shoddy workmanship. Rachel Friend has been investigating.
14 months and I'm still going. So he care. In the first 2 payments he got his profit. He doesn't care if I sit there for another 12 months.
We're looking at 18 months and we're still not swimming in our pool. We wanted that for Christmas.
I mean, every time we said to him, when will the pool be finished? End of the month. Well, what month? Then it became, well, of what year? You know, and he had no conviction to finish the thing.
These people all shared the same of owning a functional, concrete in-ground pool, but they say that dream has been shattered by this man.
We were building 350 pools a year.
And of 350 pools a year, you've got 33 people coming to a current affair about your workmanship.
There are 33 people.
Well, there are.
Ken Bourke is of Reef Pools Proprietary Limited.
I mean, Reef Pools will do whatever a customer wants us to do.
I paid $2,500 deposit in January. That's all I've got. No paperwork, no phone calls, that's it.
Money, it's the stress, the pressure, the tension, dealing with him when he's so arrogant. You can't get him when you need him, you can never get him, he never returns your calls, and then he tries to intimidate you when you try to bring they've done wrong.
I would like to see him strung up. Anybody else would like to do it?
Faye Phillips organised this meeting with a view to starting a class action against Ken Bourke. She signed a contract with Reef Pools in late November last year. With a written agreement, it would be finished within 6 to 8 weeks. This is Faye's pool, 9 months later.
I can't believe the money that it's cost us and just what it looks like. It's an absolute mess. Something we can't use. I can't get in and out of it. It wasn't supposed to have the steps that's in it.
Faye has a bad leg and specifically requested a swim out so that she could use the pool. It's included in the original plans and the updated drawing, but the pool has been built without one. Faye called in Howard Ryan, an independent building inspector, to try to resolve her problems with Ken Bourke.
So how would you rate the job?
Oh, 0. 0. It just doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned, because it's, you know, like, as a consultant, it's nice to be able to come in and say, okay, but this can be rectified by doing so-and-so. But this just can't be rectified.
According to Howard Ryan, the problems include a faulty hydrostatic valve, which might be allowing sewage effluent to contaminate the bottom of the pool, drainage and electrical problems. Faye's even had the wrong gates installed.
It's just disgusting. And to think that it went from 20,000 up to 30, for what?
Just down the road from Faye's place, Ravi Sharma is equally frustrated. He signed up with Reef Pools in November 1997. It was supposed to be finished in 3 months for $1,600, but nearly 2 years later, Ravi spent $22,000 on this.
I mean, it's been 2 years, it's gone for too long. I've paid the extra money. I'm willing to, bypass that. I'd just like a pool finish for this summer.
According to Ravi, he asked for a 6-month break from construction on his pool shortly after signing up, after his quote blew out by $3,500 for excavating costs. He says Ken Bourke is responsible for the delay since then.
Last I heard from him, he goes, oh, you're only a week away from swimming. That was six months ago.
That's not our problem.
Well, it is your problem.
It's not our problem. He elected to take the term that he's taken. He didn't want his pool finished.
Ken,
because
please,
he wasn't from when we dug that pool, he didn't live in that house for 2 years because he had a fire in it and it was uninhabitable. And he couldn't live in it, he had no fencing, the pool couldn't be completed because A, he didn't have enough money to continue the pool.
For the record, Ravi Sharma says he did have a house fire, but it was long before he signed his contract with Reef and in no way impacted on the construction of the pool.
They start on the 8th of February and it's been like this since, say, mid-February, late February. Yeah, that's just the way it goes and they haven't come to do anything else.
Andrew Bartholomew is another disgruntled customer with Reef Pools. He's already paid out $11,000 so far, but according to Howard Ryan, the job is second rate.
Well, I'm not very happy with the particular concrete finish, the way it's finished. There's a lot of unevenness from the wooden float finish, and there's some cracking, and I believe this pool is a saltwater pool.
Yeah.
Or going to be a saltwater pool one day, and salt water was to penetrate through that crack, well then the steel would rust.
Is that rust coming through there already, is it? Or is it just...
It could be, yes. Definitely.
We're seeing pools everywhere that are unfinished, Ken, that have been left like this, partly finished, wondering what they are to do.
There isn't anybody that is waiting to have any work done that doesn't either owe us money or there's a dispute or there's something.
On the day we had the pleasure of meeting Ken Bourke, he refused to acknowledge that there are any legitimate complaints about his business or the pools he installs. At that time, we had no less than 33 unhappy customers in contact with a current affair.
If there are 33, and there won't be, there are 33, I'll donate $1,000 to charity of your choice, because it's just not going to happen.
Well, Mr. Bourke, here is a long list of customers who are definitely unhappy about your work. And please note, the list is growing. It's not 33. We now have no fewer than 42 customers complaining about your business.
No legitimate complaint, none that I know about.
You can't be serious.
You do know about them, Ken.
There are no complaints.
None that I'm aware of.
And what's this? Sitting right in front of your nose.
But we know about this.
You just said
but
you
we
had
don't
no
know. But we don't know about.
Something needs to be done immediately. There are too many people out there that are suffering serious consequences, and it's appalling how they can still be operating, taking on more customers, knowing full well that they have all these disgruntled people out there.
Okay. Thanks. All right, well, you'll send us a letter and...
Yeah, I'll send it.
Okay. Thank you.
Make sure I get an answer.
Rachel Friend reporting there. And if Mr. Bourke is really serious about donating $1,000 to charity, if we could find 33 complaints, we'll gladly pass your cheque onto the Starlight Foundation. We can also confirm that your operations are now under official investigation by the Department of Fair Trading, and we'll certainly keep an eye on it. And let's be clear about it, that's Reef Pools Proprietary Limited, based at Landsvale, New South Wales, not any other pool company with a similar name.